Hi, it's me again, Betty Suman. I'm here to demonstrate to you how coiling is done. I'm done with the process of wedging and needling. This is the products I got out of wedging and needling. So this clay is ready for use for coiling. Before you coil, you need some tools to help you make the work a success. So we need a knife, a cutting knife for cutting the coils to the required length, and then a cutting pin for, and then my slip, clay slip. The clay slip is a mixture of clay and water. Yeah, this is how a clay slip is like, and then it serves as a binder between two clays. So this is going to help me bind the two coils onto the slab. So this is my slip, my clay slip. What I have here is my base, and it's made out of a slab. A slab is gotten by rolling the clay flat with the help of a rolling pin. And then I cut my base out of the slab. So this is my base for the coil work. So I'm going to show you how coiling is done. So you take a piece of clay, then you roll it in your palm like this. If you want it very long and lengthy, you place it on a surface or a flat surface, and then you gently roll it. And as you roll, you stretch it to increase the length. So this is how rolling is done. I'm rolling a coil for my coil work. So you stretch to the required length that you need. So you put it aside, take another one, roll it. Make sure that the coil is very smooth, because if it's not smooth and there are rough patches, when you are bending it on the slab, it will crack or it will cause breakage. An example is this few, roughness on it, so I need to get rid of it so that it doesn't cause any crack on my finished piece. So I use my knife and then I'll cut that part off. You don't have to throw it away, you can add it to the rest and then use it for another coil. If the clay is getting dry, just sprinkle water on it. And this is my water that's I've put in a spray can. So I spray my coil and then start rolling. Coil. Now it's time to join to form my cylindrical shape. I'm going to form a cylinder shape out of these coils. So first of all, I'll get my slab. So here is the slab, which is going to be serve as the base for the cylinder. So scoring is going to be done. As you can see, that is scoring. Scoring is the process of making the surface rough. This is done on both surfaces, both the slab or the base and the first coil, and then the slip is applied so that the two surfaces can be joined. The slip serves as a binder and it holds the two surfaces together. Now you put it aside and then you pick up the first coil. This coil is going to be scored and then a slip will be applied on it. But as you can see, the tool has been changed from a fork to a pin tool. There's a need to use a pin tool because the coil is too small and frail. So we need a smaller tool for this scoring so that it doesn't spoil or break the coil. So as you can see, a pin tool is being used for the scoring process. On the work. If it's too long, you just have to cut it with your knife. and then score the two surfaces that was cut in order to join them. So as you can see, the pin tool is being used to score, and then a slip is applied so that the two ends can be joined permanently. Yes, so this is the process of coiling, making a coiled cylinder. So this is the first step. This process is going to be repeated till you get the required height that is needed. And there's always the need to clean the edges with a foam to remove the excess slip to make the work neat. The next step is to score the next coil, and then when that is done, then you score the surface on which is going to be joined. And as you can see, both coils have been scored. So now there's a need to apply slip in order to join the two surfaces, and that's the slip being applied. The slip is a mixture of clay and water that serves as a binder between two clay surfaces. So this slip is applied to both surfaces, and then they are going to be joined in order, yes, to form or to increase the heights of the cylinder that is needed for this work. So the coil is being joined, and then the excess coil is cut off. You cut it off, and then you score both cut ends, and then slip is applied, and then it will be joined at the end. Now with the joining process, make sure that you don't join at the same place. Otherwise, at the end of the work, you see that a crack will run through the joints. So make sure that once you join at one end, you join at a different end with the next coil. So anytime you join two coil surfaces, make sure that the excess slip is cleaned to make the work neat. Okay, so this is the process you go through when you are making a coiled work, and I'd like to show you a finished piece of a coiled work. So I'll show you very soon. So this is the finished work, and then it's on rubber because it will help the work dry slowly and evenly. If it is exposed, it will dry rapidly, and if that happens, it will cause a crack. So it's always advisable to keep the work on the rubber or polythene bag to help with even drying. So this is the coiled piece that has been beautifully decorated. So at this stage, you use your cutting tool or your turning tool to smoothen it. Try to get the edges very smooth and nice, and then the foam will help as well. Foam helps in bringing out the coils, the shape of the coils. So here is the beautiful piece that was created with the coil method. You can see the slab at the edge that I began with. And then one thing is that when you are joining and you continue joining at one place, you shouldn't join at one place. If that happens, a crack will run through the work. So if you join at one edge, if it is here, the next time you have to join here, or you join at another place, so that the joint will not be on one line, because if that happens, it will cause a crack in the whole work. So here is a work made with coils, and the process is called coiling. I hope you enjoyed it and you are going to practice on your own. Thank you.